Hello everybody, welcome to Rob's Reviews and Demos. Thanks for clicking on the link, I appreciate it. In this video here, we're going to review the Milwaukee modular PACKOUT toolboxes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments.
It's very modular, so if you can pull it apart, just take one box, take two boxes. It has some nice rubber wheels on it with the extendable handle, and these boxes all lock in place. The big plus for me anyway is the fact that this box here has drawers on it, which, I have tools that should be in drawers, veneers and calipers and all that kind of stuff. That's more fragile and should be taken, you can't just throw in a bucket. So yeah, the drawers was a big plus for me. So, and then the bottom is just a bigger, like for bigger stuff, circular saws, drills, that kind of thing. So how these lock in place is basically it's slotted. The tops are slotted, as you can see here, and all these underneath, there's these little hooks that hook in, and then you just push it back until it clicks, and then it's locked in there. Really awesome. And there's all different kinds of boxes you can get. So then I also got this handy dandy bag that also locks onto the top. There you go, that's locked. I mean, that's just how easy it is. So I could put all my common stuff in here, screwdrivers, hammers, the stuff you need all the time. And, everything else in the bottom, but none of it's hard to get to. Plus, it's highly mobile and very light compared to a metal box the same size. The price tag is high. For the whole setup, it was $500. But like I said, you don't have to buy all these pieces that I bought. You can buy more open containers that are cheaper. You have a lot of options. So really awesome system. And I'll show you guys all the tools I have before I put them in, and then kind of show you what it looks like after I pack everything, and we'll see how well this system does in real world environment here. So thanks again for watching. Let's do it. All right, y'all. So this is one of my current tool holders that I used to use at work. This is probably represents maybe 30% of all my stuff, my hand tools, and then I have a lot of power tools on top of it. So that bucket right there is probably pushing 80 pounds the way it's loaded, just because I have so much in it right now. But that's one bit of tools. I'm going to show you some more. All right, so don't mind the mess in here, y'all, but here's a little bit more of my tools from work. Another bucket full, some ratchets, drill, a bunch of larger wrenches for fitting pipe. I got punch sets down there. There's quite a bit of stuff. Hole saw kit, punch sets, torches. I mean, I got loads of stuff. So that's another spot with tools. I still have the shed in the basement. All right, so that's the stuff. Just ignore the leaf blower there. Okay, so this is the stuff out of the truck. Now these levels, obviously they're not going to go in the box. That's where I think, in my opinion, a pegboard in your basement comes in handy for hanging levels, 2-foot squares, any of that long stuff that generally doesn't fit in the toolbox. I love the pegboard for that. That's about all it's good for. And okay, on to the basement. All right, everybody, so you can see that all I got to do now is put the rest of these tools in the new toolbox, and then I'll show you how it turned out. I'm going to play some music while I'm doing it, and I'll go fast forward so they don't demonetize the video. This is my LG PK7, and like I said before, anything LG that says with Meridian is awesome. This thing sounds way better than the JBLs and anything else its size. I know they don't make this model anymore, but they make similar models. For this size category, this is the best speaker that I've heard. So yeah, I'm going to list some tunes while I'm putting the rest of the tools in the box. I'll fast forward through all that so I don't get demonetized. And I'll show you the results when I'm done packing everything up. I got quite a few things in there so far, so we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it again, and let's get the show on the road.
I do got to tell you one other thing. This is the first video I've made in quite a while. A lot of my regulars know that I have some health issues, and I just had emergency surgery last week. I have a lot of issues with infections and stuff because of the chemotherapy I'm on. So I had a really bad infection on the side of my face and my sinuses, and they ended up having to do emergency surgery. And I've had that infection for 2 months. That's why I haven't shot any videos. So yeah, if you guys don't see anything from me for a while, that's the reason why. I just, I got issues, man. I'm trying to deal with it. Alright, I had to do a quick costume change, so back to work. Bits, we definitely use these pretty often, so these will go in the bag also. By the way, if you don't have one, everybody should own one of these to put in their junk drawer that they can get to real easily. 11-in-1 screwdriver has a lot of stuff you need. You keep it in a handy drawer. This thing comes in handy. I have another one upstairs in my junk drawer. Definitely recommend having one of them. So I believe that's it for the common stuff. Hammer, some scrapers, little bits for the drill, tape measure, of course, drywall saw. My 3/8 ratchet is in here. I'm going to throw a set of 3/8 sockets in also. I don't know. What do you think? Metric or standard? Metric or standard? We'll throw them both in there. Trying not to make the bag too heavy because Sue is going to want to maybe use it sometime. So I don't want to make the bag overly heavy. But that should be it. The only other thing I need is some pencils and markers in there. I always like to have a mechanical pencil and a marker handy. So we'll put those in the bag. And this bag actually has some nice little slots here. I actually have a few markers in there already, a couple pens. So I'll just throw a pencil in there and I'm pretty much good to go. A pair of nice scissors, some small adjustable wrenches, screwdrivers, needle nose pliers, channel locks, just common stuff that you could always use. That's my grab and go bag. If I got, some quick job to do around the house, I grab this bag and run up and do it. So that's that. Now we'll pack the rest of the box and we'll see how much we actually squeezed in there. So yeah, here's the bottom box. I still have a little bit of room in there. I just don't really have anything necessary to put in there. So the bottom box still has some room left. Go ahead and close that up. Take this down for now. And then the drawers, which I absolutely love. Like I said at the beginning of the video, these drawers are really the reason I bought this. Is the only one I could find that had a drawer set on it. And I just love the fact that I can get to the drawers without taking the thing apart. So, like I said, some of my precision stuff that needs to be saved, some scrapers, plumb bob, some chisels. There's all my sockets, and more sockets anyway, because I do have a lot of sockets in the to-go bag. Wrenches. This is my my ratcheting wrenches there. They come in handy. Bottom drawer is just bigger stuff, hammers, metal snips, sheet metal snips, dead blow hammer, little pry bar. Like I said, there's still a lot of room in here. And then last but not least is the top box. See how easy that goes together? It's great. It really is great. So like I said, this is all my plumbing stuff. Obviously I'm not working anymore, so I'm not going to use this stuff very often, but I am planning someday, hopefully, finishing the basement. I want to redo all the plumbing in the house, so I will need all this stuff. So yeah, I mean, these little things are great for little stuff. These little cases, lead anchor sets, my little imps, flints for my strikers. It's just, really great, man. I mean, look, it's everything I need in here, basically. Except for flux and solder. I gotta get some of that, but yeah, so that's that one. And the handle comes up. And last but not least, the to-go bag also locks in place. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of stuff in there. And there's still a ton of room. Ton of room. I mean, I can fit a lot more stuff. Like I said, I don't want to make it too heavy in case she wants to grab something. So this also came in the bigger box on the bottom. I didn't use it. And I also had these dividers that came for the drawers that I didn't need. So yeah, really great modular toolbox system. Oh, let me bring this up now. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Are you dizzy? Are you seasick? So I think that's, I know these lights the fluorescent lights are just terrible for shooting, aren't they? So I think that's about it for the Milwaukee modular toolbox. I haven't found anything I really dislike about it, especially for around the house here. I mean, it's a great way to store everything without taking up a ton of space. It's highly portable, so if you do want to take it somewhere, you can. Like I said, if you're a contractor and you're going to be like working on a house for several days, this thing's totally worth it because you can wheel it in there, separate the sections, and get to everything no problem. It's definitely lighter than a metal toolbox for sure. Lighter than a gang box, about the same size of this. I don't know if you know what a gang box is, but basically it's just a big empty metal box that locks. And a gang box about the same size of this would probably be almost an extra 50, 70 pounds, something like that you'd have to lug around. So this heavy duty, it's heavy duty, but it's still lightweight. I absolutely love it. It is a little costly. It was I think it was about $360 for all the sections. I'll try to list the prices of all the sections in the opening video. And yeah, I think it was about $360. But if you think about it, if you got a metal toolbox with nice drawers and all that, you're spending $1,000 easy. So this, I think, is a steal. A gang box the same size would probably cost around the same thing, maybe a little bit cheaper. But with the gang box, like I said, it's just an empty box. You don't have all these cool compartments, and you don't get a bag. So I think it's totally worth the $350, $360 I spent on it. I absolutely love it. You saw the amount of tools that I had, and now it's all right here. So very happy with the Milwaukee modular tool system. Great product. Definitely recommend it. So upcoming, I have a lot of videos, guys. Please bear with me. I have speaker videos. I have entertainment lighting videos coming. I have a ton of stuff coming. So just bear with me, and I'll try to get to everything as soon as I can. Y'all have any questions? As always, hit me up in the comments, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Cheers.